Hi everyone, I'm Pierre Leblanc, I'm 25 years old and I will be soon graduated from an MBA in hospitality management at IMI. That will happen next July. I will try to make it as quick and as clear as possible. My first professional goal was to be a monkey trainer. By the way, I was 8 years old and since I grew up and my expectations changed. I've always liked dealing with numbers and felt fulfilled when I could be really useful for projects or people, and both would be perfect. That's why my first job at 14 was giving help session to kids after school. After this first job, I definitely know I wanted to work with kids. Then I worked with them until I got 23. In that period of time, I came from just taking care of kids to directing monitors. I worked with them to establish educational projects for the children. I was happy to be useful to children and to motivate people I worked with. However, at 23, I started looking forward for my future. I looked for going back to study. I wanted more challenge and work with more responsibilities and, if possible, numbers. That's why I looked for schools which could offer programs in real estate, finances and accounting. It was very appealing, but I found the school. By the school, I mean the school for me. It was a hospitality program. In that program I could deal with numbers and I really need a human dimension in my work. Hospitality seemed to be perfect and I went for it. Since there, hospitality became a passion to me. I really enjoy to welcome people the way I wanted to be welcome, and I'm glad I started back the studies, even if it was hard at the beginning because I worked during a long time and I had to start back from the baccalaureate, which is a high school graduation. I had to do another one more specific for hospitality, for the operational tasks mainly, and to know the environment of hospitality. Before actually having the diploma, I knew I would get it and I wanted to go further on studies because I knew I needed more challenge. I spoke with one of my teachers about what I could do after my BTS. He told me I was capable of an MBA in hospitality management. I thought my background was not sufficient, but it appears that it was sufficient. That's why I just needed to make some effort to enter the school and to meet the expectations of the school. The only thing but my diploma I needed was effort, and I was willing to make some to get some more challenges and responsibilities in my work, in my future work. The MBA went well so far. The subjects are interesting. I'm learning lots of things about hospitality and management. I'm really enjoying it. I do know now that I will have a hospitality-oriented work all my life. I have always worked hard to perform well in the task I was involved in my different works and in my associative activities as well. The study I have chosen at 23 years old fitted me, and I worked as hard for them, and I still do. If your company is one I believe in, you will be fully satisfied by my contribution. Contact me, I will be happy to meet you to evaluate the outcomes of our collaboration. Thank you.